Ciao ragazzi in Italian news. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I was thinking, let's film something about food. As you know, on my channel basically you can find everything about my life in Italy as an Italian girl. So Italy from a local point of view, specifically I live in a small village in northeast Italy. And you know that usually like here and then I'm gonna film some what I eat in a day. I was thinking to film something like to share with you some Italian culture about food, like for example, one of the classic, when you should drink a cappuccino, this kind of curiosities. But I was thinking instead of just me in front of the camera talking about like all the rules, why not to film a quick what I eat in a day as an Italian girl living in Italy, and in the middle let's add some curiosity about food in Italy, food, drink, Italian culture. I don't know, what do you think? Let's try. Now I'm gonna start my day with half banana before my workout, and then I'm gonna have breakfast later. So let's start with this extra what I eat in a day, because I like to do it seasonally, like each season. And I think in winter I filmed a couple, but why not? Let's film an extra one. Okay, it's breakfast time and we're gonna have totally influenced since all the pandemic situation from a lot of influencer, YouTuber and so on. Oatmeal that I was not used to eat that. Then since the pandemic, I tried, totally influenced by so many content about morning routine and so on, and now I'm in love. So oatmeal with banana, chia seeds, dark chocolate, crunchy peanut butter and maple syrup. And then we're gonna have a typical Italian mocha coffee. Curiosity, usually in Italy, like each home has so many, I already told you, mocha pot. For example, this one it's for two people, like 2 cups for me and my mom. And but here, for example, we have this one, it's for 1 cup, this one it's for 3 cups and 6 cups. Now, this is the cup. Always remember, Italian coffee is shorter but stronger. As always, I'm filming the day before washing my hair, like I need to wash my hair tomorrow. But okay, you know me, I follow the flow. When I feel I want to film, I start. If my hair is dirty, we don't care, it's normal, it's real life. So this is gonna be my breakfast and I will see you later. A second cup of mocha coffee, the second coffee of the day, while doing some cleaning. It's lunchtime and I couldn't wait. I was craving for this taralli pugliesi. I don't know, it's something typical from South Italy, and it's a kind of a snack. I don't know how to call you. I don't know if you ever saw them. I mean, they are amazing. It's a kind, how we can say, a kind of bread or something like that. Anyway, so tasty. And then pasta, specifically spaghetti, and this one is with a little bit of ragu, that means meat sauce, that means bolognese, plus some peas. It's a really nice combo. Third coffee of the day. And yes, I'm using glasses sometimes. We like to use glasses. This mocha pot, as I said, it's for one person, like 1 cup, but we're gonna share it between me and my mom, so just half today. I mean, it's the third coffee, so let's have just a little bit. Okay guys, I did this look. I think it's fine, better than before. Now, okay guys, it's time to talk about a little bit of Italian, like Italian food culture. So we could talk about a lot of dishes, a lot of drinks. If you like this kind of content, curiosities, Let me know. I can incorporate this kind of curiosities in other vlogs or what I eat in a day. For now, I took some notes about what came to my mind first. So we're gonna have three topics today. I'm gonna tell you about coffee, the rules. I'm gonna tell you about pizza rules. I'm gonna tell you about Spritz rules. Okay, let's start from coffee. I took some notes to remember everything that came to my mind. Okay, the thing is, first of all, as I told you, I think in every single vlog, Italian coffee is shorter but stronger. So no, oh, I forgot to write down this one. No, we have. So no, we don't have the Starbucks kind of size, let's say, about like small, medium, and big cup between you can choose. We don't have that. We don't have all of that situation. I love Starbucks, but that one is not the real Italian coffee. Love that, but it's two different things. So if you're coming to Italy in a like common, in a regular, in a common, I think, cafe, they will not ask you to choose between small, medium, and big. Usually there could be some places that they want to make something like different, let's say more international, okay, but typically they will not ask you. Each kind of coffee has its own size. So, and you're gonna order a different kind of coffee depending on what time is it. Specifically, if it's morning, it's normal. Okay, a typical thing is a cappuccino and a croissant. Okay, this is a typical combo, but it's not the only one. There is nothing weird if you're gonna ask in the morning. And for morning, I mean from early morning, I would say until lunchtime, it's fine. You can ask espresso, macchiato, macchiatone, that it's bigger than a macchiato but smaller than a cappuccino. Then we have espresso, macchiato, macchiatone, cappuccino. Then we have, I don't want to forget something. Then we have, same problem is coming. I need a tissue. I need to collaborate with a brand that sells tissue. Okay. So what it was, okay, espresso, macchiato, macchiatone, cappuccino. I'm sorry. It's a chronicle thing if you're new here. Anyway, then we have latte macchiato or caffè latte, that it's the same thing. And guys, here a note. Never ask for a latte or latte, I think in English, in Italy, because basically it means that you're asking, that you're ordering a cup. Usually they're gonna give you a glass of milk, just milk. So, because latte in Italian means milk. If you want a glass with milk and a little bit of coffee, ask for caffè latte or latte macchiato. It's the same thing. Then, oh, you can ask also for an Americano. That basically it's like a coffee but a longer one. This is fine for morning. Then, talking about afternoon and evening. Okay, a typical thing is to have a coffee in the morning in Italy. I mean, of course, it's not the same for everybody. I'm saying in general, like the most common thing. Coffee in the morning, at least one. Coffee after lunch, typical thing. About the dinner, I would say this is personal. Personally, if I'm home, I'm not having like any coffee after dinner. I could have a hot tea, I'm not having coffee, not because it will keep me awake, because guys, here the coffee obsession is real, especially especially for me, but in general in Italy. So I could drink an espresso at, I don't know, 11 p.m. and go to sleep immediately after. So it's not that the point, for me at least. Just, I don't know, I don't feel it when I'm home after dinner. But if I am in a restaurant, for example, or if I am outside with friends and we are going, I don't know, to drink something, I don't know, sometimes I'm gonna have a coffee and then also a drink. Or for example, if we are at the restaurant, I'm gonna have a coffee after dinner. And for example, if I am having dinner at somebody's, like a friend's or whoever it is, home, and they're gonna ask, is there anyone who wants a coffee? I'm gonna be, yes, I want a coffee. Because there is that sentence that for me it's impossible to answer no. Like when somebody asks me if I am, for example, at my friend's home and she's like, do you want a cup of coffee? I'm like, yes, I do. A coffee is always a good idea. But if I'm home in the evening, I'm not feeling that. Just some occasion, I don't know, if I'm having a dinner with friends at my home, I'm gonna have it. But I mean, in general, the typical situation, like normal week, I will not have it. Okay, back to what to order. About afternoon and evening, I would say the rules are the same, almost. Okay, it's normal if during the afternoon or in the evening, you're gonna ask for espresso, macchiato, and macchiatone. That's it. Don't ask a cappuccino, a latte macchiato, or this kind of longer coffee. Not in the evening, guys. Not in the evening. There is just an exception, but we are talking about afternoon. But just in this case, if you are going, for example, to a bakery, like this bakery, I think it's the proper word, right? Or like in Italy, we have a lot of cafes that has also pastries. Okay, if you are in that situation, if you are with a friend, going to the cafe, going to the bakery to have some pastries, so some sweets, in that case, it would be normal if you're gonna order espresso, macchiato, macchiatone, normal. But in that situation, in that specific situation, you could order also a cappuccino. I did it many times. I would not order a latte macchiato, for example. That one just in the morning. But except for this specific situation, that's it. Guys, don't ask a cappuccino after dinner because people will look at you like, are you kidding me? Like, are you crazy? What's going on? What's wrong? Like that. Don't ask that. So, in Italy at least. Okay. And this one, it was about coffee. Then we have pizza. Pizza topic. Okay. Here are the rules. First rule. Guys, we don't never share pizza. We never share pizza. We never share our pizza. If we are going, let's say, 4 people eating pizza for dinner, each person gonna have its own pizza. There are no other options. The only exception could be, there are some places, but they are not like pizzeria. Pizzeria is the place, like the kind of restaurant where you're gonna go to eat pizza. It could be pizzeria, and that means they just do pizza. Or pizzeria ristorante. That one means pizzeria plus restaurant, and that means that in that place you can order pizza, but you can also order another kind of dish. Okay, these are the places. And in these kind of places, we don't share, never. We like to have our own pizza. I like to have the flavor, I think, right? That I want. I don't want to share it with anybody else. That's it. So there are some exceptions, like for example, there are some, I don't know how to call them, like small. There are some places, for example, they sell slices of pizza, kebab, and other things, and sometimes they are open until late during the night. So in that cases, you're gonna have just a slice of pizza, so it's not. But I'm thinking, in any case, we will not share. Like, also, if it's a slice, we don't want to share. Like, if it's big or small, we don't share. We don't share pizza. I'm sorry. And so, and I know that people from other countries a lot of times happen to me that they told me, how can you eat an entire pizza? It's so big. But guys, wait. Our pizza is like thinner. It's not that heavy. There are not that many ingredients. It's really now also really popular around here. There are many pizzeria that has a lot of like organic ingredients, amazing, a little bit more expensive, but the ingredients are amazing. It's not heavy at all. Trust me, you can do that. Let's meet here in Italy and let's go to eat pizza all together. I will prove you that you will eat it an entire pizza by yourself. Trust me. So what else? Oh, okay. Don't ask for pineapple pizza or chicken on pizza, for example, or this kind of flavors, guys. Okay, about pineapple, you can find it especially in some touristic place because they know that some people from other countries, they're gonna order it. But about chicken, because I know in some countries they put like also many kind of meats. I'm not sure if you can find it, but please don't ask that. It's not typical at all. An Italian will not order it, trust me. The only kind of meat that we put on pizza, it's like prosciutto, like ham, salami, this kind, but not like chicken or this kind of things. No, please guys, don't do that. What else? Oh, fun fact, pizza, okay. Now, especially in big city, you can find a lot of places, especially also after the pandemic situation. Also in Italy, many places gonna have this service, like the takeaway service. You can order by some apps and so on. But when I was a child, for example, the only kind of food that you can have takeaway, like they gonna bring it to your home if you're gonna order, it was pizza. I don't know, but it's interesting to think about that. It was just pizza. Now we have so many more options also in a small village as mine. Of course, I don't have like the same option as in a big city, but comparing with before, so much more. But before it was just pizza. And also, I know that sometimes people think that in Italy you're gonna eat just like pasta and pizza every day. It's not like that. About pizza, I would say the typical thing is to have pizza once a week. Personally, sometimes it's once every 2 weeks, sometimes it's once a week, sometimes it's once in a month. It depends, because as I said, now there are so much more options. There are so many more restaurants also in the villages around mine. So you can find like sushi restaurant, Chinese, like pizza, so many comparing with before. So but pizza, it was from when I was a child. Since I was a child, it was the typical thing, like in the weekend you're gonna go to eat outside in a restaurant. Pizza, it was the most common thing because it's not that expensive, and here we have so many places where you can eat a good pizza, so it was something typical. I think now still people eat pizza and love pizza, but I mean now there are more options. So sometimes personally I'm not eating. If before, like years ago, I was eating pizza once a week for sure, now sometimes it's once in 2 weeks and so on. But anyway, I would say that for the most part of people, it's the typical thing, it's once a week, let's say. Okay, last but not least, spritz. I think you know this kind of cocktail. Okay, now I'm gonna talk really from a local point of view because I'm gonna tell you something that it's typical in my area. I live in Northeast Italy. The region is Veneto, and it's really famous for wine, spritz, and these kind of things. Okay, now there are many kind of spritz. The most common, I would say, that are three: Aperol spritz, Campari spritz, uh, spritz bianco, that literally means white, like spritz white, that it's basically just with wine and without like Aperol, Campari, and this kind of alcohol. Okay, in my area, that is really famous for prosecco, wine, spritz, and so on. Okay, if you are going to the most expensive hotel in Venice, probably it's gonna be expensive. But I mean, in general, if you're gonna go in the common bar in a village, but also in a town and in a city, in Veneto, this region, I would say that you can find a glass of spritz between 2 and 5 euro. This price. Let me know in the comment if you find it for more. But like basically in all the other region in Italy, especially in the center and in the south, spritz for them, it's like, it's not something like in my area, it's something really typical. Like you're gonna go to have an aperitivo, 99% you're gonna have a spritz. So, but in the other region, it's just a cocktail. A cocktail the same as a gin tonic, or I don't know, a vodka tonic, or whatever it is. So in all the other part of Italy, especially center and south, you're gonna pay for a spritz around, I would say, 8-10 euro as a normal cocktail. But in my area, you can find it, especially in small villages or town, you can find it so cheaper. And it's something typical for the aperitivo time. Here in Veneto, we will never go to have a drink after dinner and ask for a spritz. Never. It's a rule. Just for the aperitivo time. The aperitivo time, I would say between 5 and 7-8 p.m. This period of time, a spritz. There is an exception. Sometimes you're gonna see, especially old people, in some bars at, I don't know, 11 in the morning, 11 a.m., that they're gonna ask for a spritz. But this is something I think typical about Veneto, about this Northeast Italy. In general, we're gonna have it during the aperitivo time. This is the rule. After dinner, just cocktail like gin tonic, these kind of things. Or you can have a prosecco, but not a spritz. And that's it, guys. Oh my god, 20 minutes. I'm checking the time. 20 minutes to explain you all this. So that's it. Let's go back to the what I eat in a day. Let me know if you are interested on this kind of curiosities. I can incorporate them in other vlogs, or I can think about also other topic, not just about food. Let me know. Gonna go to have a snack. As a snack, I'm having some bread with spread cheese, and look at this cutie. It's dinner time, and I'm having a couple again of these taralli pugliesi, and then a vegetable soup with some bread. I'm a soup girl, guys. I love soup during the winter time, during fall. Love any kind of soup, basically. And then some chicken with vegetables, some peas, and no idea how to call that kind of vegetable, like the dark green one. Let me know if you know. And yes, this is my dinner. Guys, it's after dinner and just put everything in the dishing machine, and now gonna take off my makeup, change into my PJs, and basically this was what I ate today, what I ate in a day as an Italian girl living in Italy. Still winter edition, it was an extra, a bonus edition with some curiosity about Italian food, Italian culture. Remember to support me. If you enjoy, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, comment, and let me know if you like this kind of format, so I will try to incorporate in other kind of videos. And more vlogs, more what I eat in a day are coming. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much if you watch it until here. Love you guys, and thank you. I'm so grateful. Thank you for being here. Love you guys. Ciao, ciao.